Hi, this is Stephanie with Bright Guy, and I'm here today in New Jersey at Princeton Tec with a special visit from George, and he's going to take us through the history of Princeton Tec and how they got to be the great company that they are today. So take it away.
So we got started out in 1975. The original idea behind Princeton Tec was to create the first automatic dive timer, the bottom timer, and from the back room of that dive shop we actually grew into our first facility in Bordentown, New Jersey. And at that time, that was where our offices and all of our manufacturing were located. As we grew, we actually added on another building in 2008, I believe it was, and that's the current building where we are now. And that houses our main offices as well as our final manufacturing and our final assembly.
Mm-hmm.
Then in late 2011, we actually added another building nearby in Berlin, New Jersey, and that houses a massive increase in our injection molding capabilities. So now we can probably produce about twice as much volume as we could just a few years ago.
Okay, take us through the products. Here it is,
All right.
the bottom timer.
So we started with the bottom timer. We had a full line of dive-related products, consoles, watches, all sorts of different things. But really where we found our niche was when we came out with the bottom light, later to be renamed the Tec 400. That is a waterproof dive light. An example that I have here is actually 24 karat gold plated for our 10th anniversary. There are only a few of these in existence as far as we know. Later on down the line, we actually introduced some headlamps, and the Solo holds a special place for me. That was my first Princeton Tec headlamp. I still have it, but it runs on halogen or xenon bulbs, and as we know, technology marches on. The next update to the Solo was actually called the Matrix, and that's where we introduced LED lighting into our line. Here we have a couple of other examples. This is our Remix headlamp, and this particular one is special to us because it was used in the Bin Laden raid by SEAL Team 6. So we have a great rapport with those guys and work together on developing quite a few products. So we're proud of that relationship. And on down the line to our Apex rechargeable. That's the lithium-ion rechargeable version of our 200 lumen headlamp, and that's powered by a USB charger. And so here you go. That's 40 years of Princeton Tec history rolled into a couple of minutes. And
all right, thank you, George.
Thank you, Stephanie.